Welcome back, student. In earlier class, I already discussed what is class. The starting of this chapter 4, class as an object, and I again tell class is what the group of things, means group of object. Means also you can tell like that class is instantiation of an object, and class has two main thing. One is data member and other one is member function. See, this is very important coming in exam. Declaration of class. Okay, the declaration of classes involves declaration of its four attributes. Okay, the number one is, I tell you, data member, DATA. Okay, data member, and you will just write down data members are the data type properties, data properties that describe the characteristics of a class, that describes the characteristics of a class. Okay, mean data members are a data type properties that describe the characteristics of a class. I erase this part. You note down this. This is very important. Coming for 1 or 2 marks, mainly 1 marks in exam. What is data member, and what is asking what is data member function, and that type of question also important for Viva exam in your practical. See, data members are data type properties that describe the characteristics of a class. There may be, after this write down, there may be 0 or more data members, 0 or more data members of any type in a class, Okay, next one is member function. Member function are the set of operations. Member functions are the set of operations that may be applied to objects of that class. There may be 0 or more member functions for a class. They are referred to as the class interface. You see, Member functions are the set of operations that may be applied to objects of that class. Okay, set of operations means how this function will be working. You clearly understood when I discussed a program of class of some time later. And there may be 0 or more member functions for a class. They are referred to as the class interface. You note down this definition. This is very important. And next, third number is program access level. Program access level access levels that control access to members from within the program. These access levels are we already discussed earlier what is accessibility modes: private, protected or public. Okay, I erase this part. Private, protected or public. Depending upon the access level of a class member, access to it is allowed or denied. Okay, I tell you. You see, access level that control access to member from within the program. This access level, private, protected, public, depending on the access level of a class member, access to it is allowed or denied. You see, in your Facebook account also, when you suppose your photo will be public, means your photo profile picture will be seen by all your friend. Okay, and when it will be private or protected, means you have some only specific accessibility. Suppose your only family or only your close friend, means your only suppose your only that friend or your family will be seen this profile picture, means you don't have the permission to access your photo. That simple concept is here. In program, what we have 3 accessibility modes. One is private, protected or public. Public means the class member will be accessed outside from the class, and when accessibility mode is private or protected, means that this class member are not accessed outside of the class, means it is not permissible. And some condition here will be what private, what protected, we discussed in later part. You just simply understood that private protected means it is not accessible outside the class. Public means it is accessible from any outside of the class, any from class. This is all accessible. Public means when our social media account also like the public means all can you see, and when it is protected or private means some requirement, some protocol will be defined. Okay, its precaution, some precaution will be defined like that. Here also private protected means some precaution, some protocol, and public means there is no protocol. Okay, this is called accessibility mode. Depending upon the access level of a class member, access to it is allowed or denied. Means you allowing or denying is your mode. Your user means how you allowed or denied. Suppose you declare this is public, means it is allowed from outside class, and when it is private or protected, this is not, this is be denied, means this is not allowed from the outside the class. In later part you already clearly understood. Just simply understanding this problem. And last one is 4 number, class tag name. First one is data member. I hope you clearly understood. Second one is member function. Third one is program access level, and fourth one is class tag name. Class tag name. Class tag name that serves as a type specifier, for the class using which objects of this class type can be created. Okay, means class tag name that serves as a type specifier for a class using which objects of this class type can be created. Okay, see. Means class tag name is what? Class tag name is a class is user defined. Okay, suppose class school, class college, or class student. Suppose your class student means in which is data member, student ID, student roll number, student name, and member function is suppose student examination. Many things you understood clearly when we done program. Class tag name means class will be, suppose you take class student. Okay, means student is user defined. This name is user defined. This is called class tag name that serves as a type specifier for a class using which object of this class type can be created. Means class type created means we create this class. Class is created by we, means user defined. Suppose we take class college, means college user class, means this is a group of things, group of object, and data member is what? Your period means by your roll number, your principal name, your teacher name, something like that, or in student ID, roll number, and your name, your marks, your address, like that. This is class is user defined. This class tag name. This is the actually simple concept. That class tag name serves as a type specifier for the class using which object of this class type can be created. Object will be created. Okay. When student coming means your student relevant information will be coming. When college coming, your college relevant information coming. If you write here college and here write your account number, account of this class will be wrong. Suppose if you are here you write class student, and here you write customer ID, customer balance, customer your price. Okay, customer thing price means your market price, something like that. Then this will be wrong. Because that object is not coming in student, that object is not coming college. In student relevant information is coming. In college relevant information is coming. And when marketing concept is coming, that your market relevant something coming, like that. You understood clearly? And when we done coding, okay, these 4 are declaration of classes. These 4 are very important. When we declare a class, you remember this 4 thing: class tag name, program access level, data member, and member function. Okay. Let's see. Now, next concept is the class method definition. the class method definition. Okay, what is class method definition? You see, okay, write down a question. This is very important. First of all, you write down a question. Okay. Differentiate between this type of question coming in exam, public and private feasibility modes. In context of object oriented programming, using a suitable example, illustrate each. Using a suitable example, illustrating each. Okay, you see the question. This type of question coming, this public and private feasibility modes, what is the difference? Okay, you just write down. A member declared as private, a member declared as private remains hidden from outside world, and it can only be accessed by the member functions of the class. It can only be accessed by the member of the member functions of the class. Member functions of the class. Okay, this is the basic difference of private. This is the difference of private remains hidden outside world, and it can only be accessed by the member functions of the class. Okay, and you write below in your copy. I write here. I erase the question. You write down. A member declared as public is made available to the outside world that is, it can be accessed by any function, any expression, in the program, but only by using only by using an object of the same class type, of the same class type. You see, a member declared as public is made available to the outside world. That is, it can be accessed by any function, any expression in the program, but only by using an object of the same class type. Okay. This is the basic difference. This type of question coming from 2 marks in exam is a write down. Means you already understood that private is for hidden from the outside of the world. This very basic concept, and public is accessed outside of the world. Okay. This is the concept. This is book definition. Means is made available to the outside world. Or if you write is accessible to the outside world, that's the same concept. This is book definition. That is, it can be accessed by any function, any expression in the program, but only by using an object of the same class type. Okay. But only by using an object of the same class type, means for same class. Okay. For same class means if you understood in when we done programming clearly, means same class type means in this class is one thing, in under the class all is coming data member function. Again I am saying this is actually made available, means is accessible. Okay. And private protected is hidden from the outside world. Okay. Next you see the class methods definition. Okay. Class method definition. You see, member function can be defined member functions can be defined in 2 places. Member function can be defined in 2 places. Okay. One is outside the class definition, and second one is inside the class definition. Okay. One is outside the class definition, second one is inside the class definition. Okay. First of all, we discuss this outside the class definition. The member functions can be defined in 2 places or 2 types. You can same thing, outside the class definition, inside the class definition. And first we discuss outside the class definition. Okay. Okay, write down a member function definition outside the class definition is much the same as that of function definitions familiar with. Okay, this outside the class some portion will be left. Okay, you see the member function definition outside the class definition is much the same as that of function definition familiar with. The only difference is that name of the function is that name of the function is that the name of the function is the full name of the function. Full name of the function. Okay, the full name also called qualified name. Qualified name of function is written as is a write down class name. This is scope resolution operator. This operator is called scope resolution. Okay, means it is respect to the class name, and here we write function name. Okay, you see a member function definition outside a class definition is much the same as that of function definition familiar with. Means how we write member function is what? Function is writing in what? Suppose main function, this opening closing bracket. Suppose this get function, opening closing bracket. Like that, member function is like that, familiar with. That's why this word is coming. Familiar with means we already discussed many times function. Member function is also like simple function. Okay, means type is style is actually its form is. The only difference is that the name of the function is the full name of the function. The full name also called qualified name of a function is written as class name with respect this scope resolution operators with respect to function name. Okay, and where the after this you write I erase this part. Okay, after this you write down where the class name indicates that the function specified by function name is a member of the class, specified by class name. You write down, this is very important. The symbol, this symbol comma called the scope resolution operator specifies that the scope of the function is restricted to the class name. The general form of a member function definition outside the class definition is return type class name, scope resolution, function name, parameter list. Okay. Parameter list, and this is function body. You see, where the class name indicates that a function specified, the function name is a member of the class specified to class name. The symbol, this is called the scope resolution operator. This is the respective value. Specifies the scope of the function is restricted to the class name. Class name means user defined. The general form of a member function definition outside the class definition is return type class name, means here class name is user defined, and function name parameter list. Suppose class is student. Okay, means function scope resolution function name is what? Exam, and our exam parameter is what? Marks, grade, something like that, and there after this here the function body, like that. Okay, in next class we discuss this outside and inside. I hope you simply understood this. This is very easy concept. And next class we discuss again this and inside the class definition. Okay, thank you.